March 28th, 2025. You know, these people are so ridiculous. You know, the FBI don't care if people know they're involved. Not at all. Look at Waco. TV news crews were out there. They didn't care. Why? They didn't care. They had their police surveillance. That's all they care about. Their police surveillance with a court order. That agent going and telling on me. He had to Apostolic Church of Barberton. He admitted he told all the churches. That's like 1,000 people that I called the hotline for. He talked to me. Act like a crazy occult person. Like he don't care women are being drugged, being raped. That they're being murdered. By an occult for a foolish reason. One of their agents told on a victim calling for help. He told everybody. He might as well have had a blowhorn downtown Canton and had a rally. What did they want? The legal police surveillance with a court order and these people confessing willingly of their crimes and caught under police surveillance. Stands up in court without me. Where these people said, we'll ruin your reputation so that your testimony can't be used in court. They didn't want my testimony. They wanted that legal police surveillance with a court order. Officer John, we all know that agent told on me before he talked to me, told all the churches confessed on a recorded line. We all know, due to the freedom of speech, only a judge can put a gag order on you. And then it becomes ridiculous. He's already told everybody, seen by probably close to 1,000. At least hundreds. Seen by the police and confessed on a recorded line that he told on me. Mocks me, bullies me. Acts like he's obstructing justice and tampering with a witness. And that he's aiding and abetting crimes. Told you officers he was only acting that way to get the drug dealers. Made me beg for my life and then listed me informant for life with money for life and immunity for life. And then try to pull a fast one. But if you tell someone the FBI won't help you and I'll tell people you're crazy. He was only bullying me like the prosecutor's office, police, criminal attorney, and Grad's friend that's an FBI agent in Allstate. He was only bullying her. It can't be in the court order because it is freedom of speech. No judge could sign it. Only they can take your freedom of speech away in a jury trial. First Amendment, not even Congress, can create a new law taking your freedom of speech away outside. Not even Congress can create a new law taking your freedom of speech or right to religious belief away. They can't even create a new law. So why should he? He can't. Takes a judge in a jury trial while the proceedings are going on, and then you can tell whoever you want. Only a judge can do it. He don't have that kind of authority. He's only a higher police officer. He was only bullying me. Then he's already told that it becomes ridiculous and confessed he told. If my card should be in my file at the FBI Drug and Task Force in the courthouse of Canton, if you would go get it and then have a long talk with him. Like Michelle's boyfriend said, I'm going to explain to him what was wrong with her before. It was a medication doing it. She had nothing to do with that kid's death, and it was 6 months later when Strange made up that lie on her. Had nothing to do with that family. And it was over Strange thinking she followed Tim and Katie that day, and he ordered all this back in 2003. That's why he made it up. He even said that Dave was telling people that he was made to marry me, and he asked all those people, no one made him marry me. No. Even Strange's son, Tom, asked me out, and I told him no. I was very pretty when I was young. I had auburn brown hair, big blue eyes that looked like Linda Carter. Even though I had John, I was still very, very pretty. Nobody And that guy, Michelle's boyfriend, said that he found out that Dave's girlfriend from before told him to marry me so she'd have extra money and she could use my insurance. It was a scam. My whole marriage was a scam between him and one of those girls from Barb's basement. Um, 2 nights ago outside my client's, my car's bugged. I know you have him saying all that. You need to go, and you have the statements of what was wrong with me, what all happened. I like my money because he likes, like he said, I like to know why that agent left her up there with no help. He had found out at least 2 people had been killed. Someone's crippled too. That one guy can't hardly walk. Showed up last year, where they said there was a guy in the hospital. They didn't know if he would be able to walk again. He showed up, said he can hardly walk. See, real people got hurt. Michelle's boyfriend said he had found out, Michelle told him they actually tried to kill me when they bashed my skull in. And that'll leave me incompetent, brain damaged, and it didn't work. The nurse had told me as far as my skull's crushed in, it should have killed me. It is by the grace of God am I still alive. I need my money to help my kids. And like you said, she even gave him that that tip on Trakasami, where Michael Peterson ratted him out for smuggling oil in the U.S. back in 21. He got arrested off my tip. They didn't even pay me for that. You know, right now, the way it looks, the FBI looks like the worst white-collar criminals, where they have it up online. You have a $10,000 reward for information on this person. You call in the tip of, hey, there's this. They'll call that person's, hey, did you know so-and-so called and told on you? They did what? I'll tell them I'm going to turn them back over to you. And you can get them. That person calls them back. They admit to telling on you. Seen by the police and hundreds telling on you that you told on this bad, horrible person. Makes you beg for your life over in a informant case with money and immunity, and then turns you back over to them and steals your reward money and steals informant money. They look like the worst white-collar criminals. People have said around me, nobody will trust the FBI again. They look like the worst white-collar criminals. Stealing from victims and victimizing people. He was only supposed to be acting that way, what you officers said, to get the drug dealers. He got the drug dealers. He told on me. He's the one that told everyone and confessed he did. He doesn't have that kind of authority. It's not in the court order. It'd be illegal. Criminal attorney, prosecutor's office, police, even an FBI agent out of state said it is. It only for working the case, getting them information. If you go get my money and have a long talk with him, like Michelle's boyfriend said, he broke up with her when he found out they actually tried to kill me. I'd like to know why you were dating something so evil. Somebody having someone drug beat and raped in their own home. She's a human trafficker. She's a killer. Better move and put chains on your doors. They can turn off security systems, and they can get in locked doors. Okay? Protect yourself. They may come after you. From Michelle's boyfriend. Now, but yeah, last night, the night before, he was outside, talking real loud right outside the room I was in. Or I was in. You could hear him. Now, I'm going to go ahead and upload this, but if you go get my money, and he said he's going to go talk to that agent, why did he leave me up there with no protection? I'd like to know that. 14th Amendment, you cannot withhold protection from any U.S. citizen. You cannot take somebody's money, but due process of law. You have to be sued for it and found guilty. First Amendment, no one can tell you can't say anything but a judge. Fourth Amendment, nobody can be in your home but protect like cases with statements in a court order. There's laws. I'm going to upload this, but if you go talk to him, tell him how it was medication error. Medical malpractice. Strange making it up because he thought it was falling Tim and Katie. Those people were bullshitting him to get away with murder. Made fun of him June 7th, 23, how they made a fool out of him for falling for their stunner taster for, And the guy that's doing this is that old guy Dave hired. He's in it with the human traffickers. He is impersonating a federal agent because with him saying he's the one running it, they turned it all over to him. They didn't turn it over to a human trafficker. And da-da-da-da-da-da. Then he was the one, July 8th, 24, 9:10 in the morning in Altman Building Department trying to get my credit card information. Telling that he called, he ordered those men to come here. He paid for them to show up here. He paid for them to do all those things to me. He pays people to follow me around and say and do things to me. He only knew I carried a gun because Dave was controlling. It's him. He had told people he was the agent over my case. He made fun of FBI agent John in Virginia's restaurant sitting behind me this last Sunday. And how he was laughing at FBI agent John for getting fired for telling on me and called him an idiot. No, I heard that idiot may lose everything that serves him right. Heard that idiot told people, put it in the court order, no one can talk to her. And then told her to admit to no wrongdoing. Yeah, he's mocking him. And he's impersonating a federal officer. You need to get him. He's part of the human traffickers. Okay?